Our country is in serious trouble.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rowdy Talks podcast. Thanks for joining. I just want to do a quick video right now and put this out there because there was an interview done, and I don't think these folks, they're rallying behind Kamala and how she's doing such a great job with the border, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Why we should even be giving this woman any kind of praise. But I wanted to play it. I want y'all to watch it. We'll go through. Here we go.
Here to discuss with me is Democratic Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona. That's another battleground state. Every single vote there is crucial. Biden won Arizona in 2020 by just under 11,000 votes. 11,000 votes. I don't need to tell you, Senator, that is that's a rounding error. That is not a landslide. So let me ask you.
Hey, this dude, I don't like to talk about people's looks, man. But this cuck right here, it looks like Jeff Bezos got hit with acid, bro, and his face is melting. Ugh.
A recent Fox poll, registered voters in Arizona, shows there's no clear leader in the race. On the issue of border security, he has an advantage. Trump has an advantage, 56%, to do a better job handling border security than Kamala.
Yes, because he had record-breaking numbers of deportations. That's why he's favored here.
Harris, 41%. Her first and only trip to the border as vice president was to El Paso in June 2021.
So, for a vice president that was appointed to take care of the border, she went to a border state. She didn't go to the border. She went to El Paso. That is not the border. In 2021, here we are, 2024, ready for election. And I want you guys to listen to this. This idiot is going to try to defend her actions about her border security, how strong it is under her.
Do you think if she wants to win Arizona, A, does she need to visit the border in Arizona? And B, does she need to do a fuller job of explaining why her positions have shifted from progressive to more centrist, let's say, on the issue of illegal immigration? For instance, in 2019, she said it should be decriminalized, crossing the border illegally.
Jake, let me start by saying that he should not be leading on this issue in the state of Arizona, clearly. I mean, when you look at...
But he is, dumbass. He is. People, whoever they're polling, right? I don't believe in polls very much. But whoever they're polling, they're saying, yes, he's doing a better job. He's doing a more favorable job than Kamala. So he shouldn't be, but actual people think he is.
What she stands for. The bipartisan border security bill that we negotiated with Republicans in the United States Senate. We could have gotten that passed and across the finish line if it wasn't for Donald Trump.
Wait. So they couldn't pass a bill because Donald Trump isn't the president. How is he to blame for this? How is he to blame for killing this bill? And now they're going to tell you, oh, well, he was pressuring Republicans to push it out. It's like, no, it's a bad bill. It's a bad bill.
So Kamala Harris has stood for border security. She wants to get something done on this issue.
Prove it. She wants to get something done on this issue, but only after you elect her as president, right? Not during her almost 4 years of being a vice president, right? Let's continue. Let's hear some more of these lies that so many people eat up, man. Like, I feel sorry for your grandmas and your whoever's watching this garbage. This is garbage. This is lies.
She's led on this issue. She helped us negotiate that in the United States Senate. So the contrast between the two of them, between Donald Trump, who killed that deal.
Yeah, the deal that we were gonna actually, us taxpayers, me, you, if you're documented, you're paying taxes, and some undocumented pay taxes, right? But that doesn't make sense if they're undocumented, and then how are we gonna know that they're really paying taxes? Which is a stupid moot point. Yeah, we're gonna pay for this bill, right? Kamala, Biden, none of them are paying for this bill. It's coming out of your pockets. And don't forget they threw how many billion in there for Ukraine? How many billion? I would have killed it too. I would have killed it too. Guarantee there was probably raises for everybody in government. They probably gave everybody raises because they were going to charge us more money, more taxes. I don't see how you Democrats can't see that. Anyways.
Did a deal that the Border Patrol wanted. The Border Patrol Union endorsed the deal.
Right, they're very conservative. They endorse Trump, but they also endorse this deal.
They did, and the reason
they did it. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Shit, we're going to give more money. You're going to give the border agents money, raises when you've actually you're going to pay them more to turn a blind eye to not enforce border security? I'd be all for that too. How many people have been let into this country illegally? Criminals. I'm talking about criminals. I'm not talking about the dreamers. I'm not talking about the families, right? How many criminals have gotten through this administration and this border czar than with Donald Trump, right? So yeah, hey, give me a raise. I'll turn a blind eye. Whatever. It's more money for me. I mean, you obviously don't let me do my job as a border agent, right? That's what they're telling them. Hell, give them more money.
they did is it was going to be more Border Patrol pay, money to hire more Border Patrol agents, more money to buy fentanyl detection machines. So when Donald Trump told Senator...
You mean dogs? You mean drug sniffing dogs? How expensive is it to hire a drug sniffing dog? Machines for what, dude? You have canines at the border. They have canines at the entrance of Disneyland before you even go through security. They don't have fentanyl machines. They don't have cocaine machines. They have dogs. Man, what are we throwing money at? What are we throwing money at just to let the border crumble?
Republicans that they could not vote for this and they had to walk away from it. What that meant is that the Border Patrol and CBP, Customs and Border Protection, have fewer fentanyl detection machines at the border today because of what Donald Trump did several months ago.
Because, once again, the man who has zero power, he's just a former president at this point, right? And a candidate. He killed the bill. He did it. He did it. Why are people not waking up? This is a straight up, oh God, whatever. You are being fed lies by watching this freaking communist news network.
And what that means is more fentanyl gets across the border. And you know what happens then. More Americans die from fentanyl overdoses. So she has clearly stated that she was in favor of this legislation that he killed. And, you know, I don't think I've seen something crazier in my 3.5 years in the United States Senate that an issue that, you know, Republicans talk about all the time, that when they finally had the opportunity to do something on this, because of Donald Trump, they walked away from it.
Right, but one of the issues that I'm wondering about is, like, in 2019, she raised her hand during a debate when the Democratic candidates for president were asked, do you support decriminalizing illegal border crossing? She did raise her hand. I understand her position now is more to the center or more even conservative. Does she need to explain it?
I think she has explained it. I mean,
no, she hasn't. She has not explained her flip-flopping. Just keep pushing this narrative, CNN. This freaking melted Bezos, man.
talking about a primary in 2019?
Yes.
Where somebody asks, throw your hand up.
Yes.
And, you got like,
Oh yeah, let's forgive her for something that she raised her hand on, in 2019. But yeah, let's bring up Trump's entire past. Do you not see how biased that is? Let's bring up. Do me a favor, right? Anything that Trump has ever said bad, it's on video. It's recorded somewhere. Somebody did a report on it from years back, right? Try and look up all of Kamala's gaffes and things that she said, right? It's hard. It's hard to find. Why is it hard to find, though? If media is not hiding stuff from us, why is it hard to find? I know the right places to go to find it. But if you're not looking in the right spot, you ain't going to find it. But yet, you just Google, right? Donald Trump said this. Donald Trump was rude. Donald Trump is a racist. You're going to find so many different articles. Do that. I challenge you. Go do that for Kamala. Do that for Kamala and see what you find. So biased.
take a half a second to think about it. Today, what really matters is who is standing with the Border Patrol agents, and that's Kamala Harris.
She's standing with them, right? She wasn't there. She wasn't there when Donald Trump was there at the border, not El Paso, but he was at the border. And they were happy to see him. So, not sure where these lies are being spewed from. They don't stand with her.
Has killed probably the most, the best opportunity we had to do bipartisan legislation. This is the way this should be done. And the person who killed it was Donald Trump.
Keep pushing that narrative, man. A non-president killed a bill. Is he in Congress? Did he get demoted? Is he down in the Senate? How did he have power to kill this bill? How?
Several Gold Star families of service members killed in the terrorist attack during the Afghanistan withdrawal have now defended the Trump campaign, taking pictures and cell phone video from his visit to Arlington National Cemetery last week. And these families criticized Harris, Vice President Harris, for calling it a political stunt. Some of them are blaming the Biden administration for their loved ones' deaths in that horrible day in 2020.
As they should. It's 100% Biden-Harris fault. Remember? She was the last one in the room when they made that decision to pull out. She was the last one in the room. Angry. I'm an angry vet right now. But I don't expect the folks that have never tried to make that sacrifice, right? I don't expect you guys to understand. And those are my fellow brothers and sisters that have served and made that sacrifice. I think you understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, I don't know why they're trying to turn this around on Trump. Really, he was invited. He was invited by these families of the fallen. And guess who else was invited? President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Joe Biden was chilling on the beach. And Kamala was, where was she? Oh, she was only 4 miles away at her mansion? At her mansion. It's all that hard work she put in, right? To be able to afford a mansion. Slay Queen.
21, one of them said, "You've never spoken to me, you've never reached out to me, you have failed in your duty as Vice President. You are a 25-year Navy combat veteran. What's your take on this issue?"
Well, Donald Trump filmed a campaign ad at Arlington, our most hallowed ground where members of the military who paid the ultimate price are buried. I've never seen anything like this. And, the fact that he did this and the United States Army who runs the cemetery did not want him to do this, I think it further demonstrates his...
Yeah, they didn't want him to do this, but it was the families that asked him. What's he going to say? No? They asked him to do this. Okay? They asked him to take pictures. Is he going to say no? He's there with the grieving families. He's there with them. They're mourning. Right? I don't care if it was so many years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Why? All right, let's keep going. I don't care. You know what? This freaking squid. Yeah. Oh, he might be a combat veteran. He's garbage, dude. He's a garbage person. We're not all created equal. I'll tell you that right now.
The little regard he has for members of the military.
Little regard. He showed up. He showed up. They invited him. He showed up. How does he have little regard for the military and the fallen? When the other two, the vegetable that's currently in office and nowhere to be found except on a beach, didn't show up, and his vice president that's running to be the president of the United States didn't show up. So who has little regard for the military? That's a blatant lie. Jeff Bezos melted.
Service members, who, by the way, at other cemeteries like Arlington, overseas, where World War I veterans are buried, he calls them suckers and losers.
According.
That is a straight up lie. Now, I hate to hear that lie because, well, I actually like to hear it because it's funny, right? It's like, well, then why does he do so many things for the veterans, right? Why does he do that? If we're all suckers and losers, like you guys are saying, like this news network news is saying, if that's true, then why did he show up at Arlington Cemetery? If that's true, if what you're saying is that he doesn't give a shit about it, right? Why? What? And he didn't just meet these folks at that service, right, on August 25th. He didn't just meet them there. He's been in contact with these folks ever since the incident happened. He's called them on the phone. He's talked to them. He's met with their families. But yet all you can say is, yeah, he's a piece of shit. And he has disregard. He has no regard for our military. That is a lie. What he's done for the VA, for veterans like myself. You know, he put enforcements on the VA to see veterans that were killing themselves within 30 days. He's done those things for me. Like, what has Biden done? I'm telling you right now, not much. Not much. And to see that pullout of Afghanistan and have all of those folks pass away, all of our service members, all of those folks that helped us over there, that shows their Harris and Biden, that shows their blatant disregard for our military and their lack of care for us. Don't feed me with this bullshit. It's straight up. It is straight up bullshit. All right, y'all. I'm sick of this dude. I'm sick of this fucking scumbag, man. Just scumbag liar. Scumbag liar. This man has no honor. No honor. He'll lie. I mean, this dude, he's just a tool. He's a tool in spilling the propaganda. Just spreading lies, man. Like, and here's the thing. Like when these freaking idiots do this shit, like, their viewers, they don't go and check it. They hear this guy, oh, Democratic Senator Kelly of Arizona. Oh, he's somebody big. He's on my side. He's a Democrat. I'm watching CNN. They're just gonna believe whatever he says, right? And then that's why you get people to call you a sheep, because if you're not paying attention or doing any kind of thinking for yourself, that's where it comes in. That's where people call you a sheep. You're going next to the slaughter because all you do is you believe this talking head. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand. I just don't understand how people like being lied to, and I don't, right? I will go research this shit. I will go research it. That's what you should be doing. Like, even what I'm saying, right? Even the facts that I said, I want you to go look it up. I want you to go look it up for yourself. That way you can see that I'm not lying. I'm telling you, these are all solid facts, right? From reputable sources, not hey, I have an opinion and I think, this is what this is what he's doing. Like the whole Trump killing the bill, man. He's nowhere in power right now. He's nowhere. He's a presidential candidate, right? So how does he have a power to kill a bill? Makes no sense to me, man. Makes no sense. Yeah, that's all I had. That's all I had. I just want to do a quick one. I mean, shit, it turned into 20 minutes. I didn't mean it, man. But I did mean everything that I said in this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Our country is in serious trouble.